Oh no, he's in my head. Oh no. That's amazing. Thank you, Austin.
All I see is the little logo at the bottom. Not even an Austin face. There's an Austin face. Not even an Austin voice.
Well, now he's going to private message you into your head directly because he can do that here.
Oh God, you can't do that. Okay, hear me out. We need to do a game.
Yeah, okay, Austin... I got one too. Thanks.
We need to do a game where Austin is a symbiote. And one of us has to operate with Austin being a symbiote. All right, perfect. That. Brains for you, buddy.
What up, It Star?
Hey. Getting people
it's so early chat. Where you are.
7:06. That's right. I'm doxing your time zone.
No. 8:06.
8:06. I'm not doxing your time zone. It was a trick the whole time. Steph did it.
You. Oh, that's commitment. That's commitment right there.
That's honestly better. I woke up forgetting that it was 9 Central and not 9 Eastern. So I was like, by like 9 a.m. I was in front of my computer. I was like, I'm ready. I'm prepped. I'm early by an hour.
Oh, I love that for you. I didn't have that. I had, okay, if I set my alarm at 9, my time, it'll be fine. That gives me a whole hour to get ready. And then I was like, okay, I got 10 more minutes. Like, fuck. It's fine. We made it. We did it.
We're winners. We're survivors.
We're winners. We're survivors. We're doing it.
Redcoats, same. I forgot it was daylight savings.
Oh man, did we spring ahead?
We sure did.
We sure did.
Gross.
Yeah.
Honestly, this means more to me, everybody that shows up, because of how godforsaken early it is given daylight savings.
On a Sunday, too.
Yeah, the fact that everybody is here that is here, like, it touches my heart in a way that I don't know that I can explain.
Not only do you love women, you love us specifically, and that makes me happy.
Perfect segue, Swan. Speaking of us specifically, guess what? I get to make all of you talk about you and what you do and where to find you guys. And since I've been in teacher mode since our Friday night stream, Emily, since you spoke first, would you like to share with the class?
I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Yes. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm also Swan. I'm a swan named Emily all across the internet. I am an artist and a podcaster and a digital media creator. You can find me doing art all over the place. And I'll say at the top, the easiest thing to find is go to airtimefornonsense.com or any of our Airtime for Nonsense socials. That tells you all the stuff that we're on and all the things that are coming up each week. But if you want to see me specifically, I'm on Art Corner. I run the Doodle Crew, which is on hiatus right now, but hopefully coming back. But you can watch all those episodes over on my YouTube page. If you like stickers, you can support my art on Patreon or on Etsy. You can also find me. I do Comic-Cons up and down the East Coast, and I have my new from the end of last year D&D comic book that we published that is going to be at my table when I sell stuff. So yeah, if you wanna see my stuff or hang out there, or like I said, go to Airtime for Nonsense. You can see all the other things that I do. Yeah, that's me.
All right, I'm gonna go to Alpha Alex. Tell me more.
Hello, yes, hi everybody. My name is also Alex, and the identifier that I am given is Alpha Alex, which still makes me feel weird because I do believe that of the two of us, I am probably the beta. The look of horror that was just passed over a couple of faces. I am the GM of the Narrative Play Show Quid Pro Roll. We have just started our second campaign, so if you guys ever wanted to check it out, now is the time to jump in. The previous one was 7 years. There was quite a backlog. Now it's fresh and new and a whole new everything. You can also find me at one of my 2 comic book stores that I currently run, Alpha Comics, hence the name, in Richmond, Virginia, or Richmond Comics, spelled with an X at the end, that is also in Richmond, as the name would imply. Other than the show and my stores, I do nothing else but get on Alex and Jenna's nerves. I was in a bubble last time.
You were in a bubble.
Came down in a bubble, Doug. All right. And
Which of the E's, bro?
Steph, tell me all about you.
Hi, I'm Steph Cagnola. You can find me at Kruggles on the internet, Instagram, really. I am a jack of all trades and a master of early modern English literature. I run a Shakespeare company in Austin, Texas called Walking Shadow Shakespeare Project. For content, I guess I don't really do... Oh, I do a podcast called Swoon Tower Soccer with my husband, Mike. We cover the Austin FC arts and culture section. So there's a podcast. You can find us on the Moon Tower Soccer feed. They do tactics stuff, but we interview dogs and talk about how handsome our boys are. Yes, Emily.
There was also a really cool series that you released this year that I think you should tell people about.
I also just wrapped a podcast called All That Glitters, which is a true crime podcast. It is a fictional narrative podcast in the style of true crime. And if you are a fan of classic literature, you might enjoy it especially.
It's so good.
So now you can see why we've brought all of these absolutely incredible women here before you. But there is one more that we must hear from, and that is the QuestMaster.
Yes.
Yes, I am the QuestMaster, and all I will say is, welcome to QuestMaster, the show where I am now going to rank my favorite contestants.
Aw.
Let's go from the bottom up. My favorite contestants are, from the bottom, we're gonna go with that one man who used a toothbrush of another person. And then we're gonna go with those cute bears. They're so cute. I can't even. And then, in no particular order, is Arbery, Ainine, and Ellery.
Incredible. Well, with that, welcome to QuestMaster, the international internet sensation taking the world by storm, where we raise money for International Women's Day. And if you want to know where you can donate that, go to that link. It's right down there. give.girlswhocode.com/QuestMaster, because we have goals to reach. And if we do not reach these goals, the QuestMaster will be livid.
Livid.
Sit with that for a moment. In no particular order, but the exact order that the QuestMaster did just say, let's check in with Arbery. Where are you? What are you doing?
Arbery, having had a wonderful adventure with her bear friends the last time we were all together, has now endeavored to make more animal friends. So she is currently curled up in a cave amongst various fluffy creatures, very comfortable, unbothered by any clock or time zone or anything that would indicate what hour of the day it was. It is rest and relaxation time, and she is happily snuggled.
Incredible. So as you're snuggled in all of these creatures, I imagine there's a lot of dogs in that mixture too, just based on
Absolutely.
history. Yeah,
Yep.
fantastic.
And then there's the one, like, just, you see all various mammals, and then there's just, like, 1 or 2 ducks just tossed in there.
So you're sitting in this pile of snuggled in this pile of animals. They're all around you, on top of you, all over you. You have just a little fuzzy yellow duckling kind of on your head, just quietly, like rah, 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 as it's playing with your hairs. And then in front of you is this glowing, pulsing kind of in the light in a way that's similar to how a sunrise lamp kind of comes on and starts gently glowing to just wake you up or bring you out of your reverie here, is an envelope. And on it is a red wax seal with Q and M, and it's just kind of floating in front of you.
She is going to stretch and slowly move various things off of her, give a few last butt scritches, gently place the duck on her head into the warm spot where she just was, and reach up and take the envelope.
And as you grab it, a very familiar. Moving on to Ainine. Where are you? What are you doing?
So after my time in the bubble, I decided that I needed a minor career change and am now working as an ambassador for the nation that I come from. I'm traveling around, still very nighted up, but I'm probably sitting on a stump right now, having a little snack, waiting to continue traveling on, enjoying the peace and quiet that I am none the wiser is about to get ruined.
So you're sitting on your stump, enjoying your snack and enjoying this peace and the broader world around you of bird song and beautiful breezes and everything good and calm and peaceful. And as you reach into this pack that you have to pull out the next snack, with no sort of regard for the laws of physics and time and space and whatnot, what you pull out is a letter in an envelope with a red wax seal on it that reads Q and M.
Ainine, aware that resistance is futile, having learned, she is going to put part of the snack in her mouth and grip it and rip it.
And with the tearing of the paper, the open, we move on to Ellery. What are you doing?
Sleeping. Naya, where Ellery comes from, is in a different time zone. And every half a year or so, the clocks change. And it's something that the creator of our world just decided to do, just to mess with people twice a year. Real trickster god kind of stuff. And Ellery has had a very busy week and she's very sleepy, so she is sleeping.
As you are sleeping and comfortable and trying to recover from what has been a horrifically busy and stressful week, all of the advancements around you that carry the time in the world that you live in suddenly shoot forward an hour. And with that, the alarms are kind of blaring and going off in an incorrect pattern because they haven't respected the sort of time shift that has happened. They don't understand what that means. So as this chaos is erupting all around you, you're reaching around, grabbing for things, and your hand just brushes across a letter with a red wax seal and a Q and M on that seal.
Oh, she nudges Deerin awake, who has slept through all of these alarms. She says, "Deerin, I gotta go. It's friend time." He does not wake up. He is, in fact, probably still sleeping as we speak. And she opens the letter.
You
Withering look.
You open that letter and are swooped out of the space that you're in. Your toothbrushing mechanism left abandoned on the bedside table. And all of you, every molecule in your bodies begin to tingle and feel for a moment like you fall apart and twist into something that you perhaps don't quite have the vocabulary for. Some sort of modified invisible rope looping and twisting and traveling through time and space. Your body is sizzling and bubbling and fizzling through a blurred sky. Greens, browns, blues, reds, they all pass below you in sunset blurs, bursting into spectacular distance, both space and time. 3 bright lit points converge and then touch down, and you are deposited with a hefty bump onto a hard-packed dirt road in front of the gaping maw of a cave that you know is the entryway to the QuestMaster's lair. You've made it back. What do you do?
Grunt. I just
Oh, I've missed that. I've missed that level of cranky. Ainine, welcome back.
And you're tall again.
Yes. Hello, you two. How are you doing?
Arbery is absolutely going to run over and hug Ainine.
Ainine is going to accept the hug. Again, resistance is futile.
Yeah, Ellery joins the hug. It's a group hug.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
I'm glad you guys are okay. What's going on? What's new?
It feels early, but
Oh,
good.
it feels earlier than early. Do you all have the clock switch? That's what we call it.
Oh,
I
I don't know what a clock is, but maybe?
Oh, it's a tool to tell what time it is based on where the sun is, but the great clock switch doesn't give a crap about the sun. The great clock switch says, I think I know better than the sun. And you know what my grandma always says? When you start thinking you know better than the things in the sky, you start doing things that make people mad.
It's a little less whimsical than your grandmother's normal phrases.
Yeah, no, she always gets cranky around the time of the clock switch.
I'm unfortunately, depending on who you ask, what is referred to as a morning person.
Oh.
So it didn't affect me quite the same way. But yes, we do have something similar where I'm from.
Oh, that's cool. So like we instead of doing like a body swap like before we did like a time swap and now you're the like happy early sunshine person and both of us are like, "Oh, we're so sleepy and I like the nighttime." Like that's so fun.
Yes, I am a bubbling ray of sunshine, and you are all lucky to have me.
Yay.
Do you know how hard it is to deliver that, like, deadpan? But it appears that we have another game, is how they're referring to it.
I feel like it's
Adventure?
been a lot less deadly lately. So game sounds applicable.
The bird
Yeah.
didn't stay dead. I don't claim responsibility for that.
No, all birds made it to the end of the adventure and the dogs all got adopted. Like yeah, I think we're into game territory.
Yeah, I feel like there is also that game where they die if they break a cookie or fail at children's games.
Oh. We haven't done one with a cookie yet, have we?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was thinking I would remember a cookie.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely remember. Okay. Well now
Ainine's gonna open her bag and hand one of her snacks
gifts from
Oh,
grandma.
to
Thank you.
Ellery and Aubrey.
Thank you so much. I did not eat breakfast.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, this
She
is
eats the
good.
cookie.
Cookies out here better than the cookies in there, I think. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Okay.
She just
Well-
hands you the like fantasy equivalent of a power bar. Ainine is going to head into the gaping maw.
Oh yeah, I forgot to go in. I was just waiting for someone to come out and tell us something next. I don't know if I'm going to be on my A game today.
Ellery's over here like QuestMaster is bringing it to me.
I just kind of thought, one of these days they're going to come to us.
I'm not sure that that's likely.
Yeah, probably not. And Ellery walks in too.
Once again, Arbery is just so happy to be with her friends, and much like a little duckling is following the other two into the maw.
The three of you march into the cavern, little ducklings all in a row here, following Ainine. And as you enter, you see on the big, tall, red cushioned throne with the elaborate, ornate golden trim around it is the QuestMaster. And If I could say a few words about what the QuestMaster looked like, they would include regal, majestic, grand, impressive, imposing, superb, noble, dignified, exalted, glorious, striking, spectacular, palatial, distinguished, monumental, staggering, exceptional, enduring, remarkable, majestic, I think for a second time, exalted, maestoso, imposing, lordly, Olympian, imperial, transcendent, coruscating, terrific, notable, gorgeous, super, exceptional, top-notch, generous, philanthropic, altruistic, good, helpful, tolerant, bounteous, considerate, thoughtful, empathetic.
One day we're going to exhaust the list. Palatial,
Did you
by the way,
just
my
Google
favorite.
synonyms?
My favorite
This
was
is
Olympic.
Yeah.
Olympic
We
was
have
topical.
a quadrannual set of athletic games back in Naya. And that's my favorite time of the year, especially when it's the cold ones.
Are they like you've told us about like the traveling plays that come around? Like, do they come to different areas and do that every?
No, you got to go to
cycle?
them.
Oh, okay.
And seated next to me, as always, without the entity next to me, none of this would happen, is my little Alex.
Hello, little Alex.
Hello.
Welcome back to QuestMaster, our show about pleasing me, the QuestMaster.
Yeah, that's all we could hope to do here. So I hope that, as usual, you've brought your prize task for the QuestMaster.
Oh, yes.
Incredible.
I only had one thing that came to mind, but I am hesitant to give it.
Oh.
Okay, well, what we're looking for is the item that, when left in your will, would cause the most chaos as an inheritance. So do you have it? Does your item fit this description?
It does.
I'll accept it then, on behalf of the QuestMaster, but the QuestMaster will judge it.
She's gonna look over at the two of them like, hey, why don't you guys go first?
Oh, okay. So I used the idea of an item, but kind of like the QuestMaster and the things we do, like when you open the item, there's more things inside, and that's neat and fun. And so out of her bag, she's gonna pull a smaller bag and gently open it up, and it's going to have 3 lemons and a bunch of little sticks that have fuzzy, looks like cotton on either end, and then a couple of tanned hide gloves in them, and then a rolled up piece of very old looking parchment. And she's going to hand all of that over. So it comes all together, and then they have to solve it.
What?
So, okay, let me get this straight, Aubrey. When you die, no one can get your things until they solve a puzzle?
Yes, I've learned.
That's amazing. Because if they want your stuff, they better earn it.
Yeah. And they have to, and like, there's clues, and then they have to solve puzzles, and they get to the end, and then there's a reward at the end.
Do they find all these things in like a room? And so they go, you've invited them all into a room, and then all of these things are around the room, and they have clues and puzzles, and eventually they get out of the room and to your things. Like they have to escape the room that they're in to get your things.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want you to die.
Oh.
But do you have another puzzle that we can do while you're alive?
Ooh. I can work on one. I don't want to do it here because they're watching, and I get nervous.
Oh, sure.
We're already about to go through a series of puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do here.
Oh, yeah.
That's almost universally been the thing.
I just love puzzles.
I know you do, dear. What if the limes go bad before you die?
Oh. Well, I did grow them in the special lemon field where the fruit stays long for a long time. So I'm sure that the magic in that isn't going to have any bad effects. I don't know. That was one of like Grandmother Willow had so many different like special fields that were just kind of like ever blooming. So I think it's fine. I mean, I've eaten tons of them and there's nothing wrong with me.
I believe that they'll stay forever.
Yes.
Also, okay, great. I finally got the National Treasure reference. I was really struggling for a while. Okay.
It was deep. It was just for me. That one was just for me.
No, it was for me too. Thank you. Okay, that was pretty cool, Arbery. QuestMaster, if you'll accept my thing, as usual, it's very different than what Arbery brought, because we could not be more different people. And she kind of looks around. She says, nobody else is watching us, right? Like, it's just us here?
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to take that as a yes. And she pops out her fangs. Okay, so, and she pops them back in. So when I was little, and Naya was, she's like whispering just in case there's anyone else. When I was little and Naya was attacked by vampire and we got all turned into vampire. I don't know how familiar you are with vampires and the way they eat. But basically they have these teeth, and what the teeth do is they poke in and then they just make holes and the blood comes out the holes, and you're supposed to just like slurp up the blood. And all the time when I was little, I don't really like touching my food, you know. I always kind of liked using utensils to cut it up, and I don't like sauces on my hand. I don't eat things with my hands. I didn't like eating things with my hands. I don't like being messy eating. If a thing has sauce and it gets on my mouth, you know, it just made me upset. And my grandma, she knew that. And so when I was going through all these changes to be a vampire, and I had to, I don't know if you've seen, it's pretty ugly when a vampire eats. So she contacted a sorcerer to help, an artificer is what probably that would be for job. And they made me these special teeth that are like straws. So now when I bite in, it's just, the blood just goes up into my teeth and there's no mess. And I just, she spent a lot on these teeth, but I haven't told anyone. Everyone just thinks, especially Deerin, just thinks that this is what vampires do. They all have teeth that suck up, you know? And I just think that like overthrowing my favorite person's entire preconceived notions about the entire race that I'm a part of might cause a little chaos.
Yeah. Unless you could also prove to him about the subterranean turtles.
Oh yeah,
That
no.
might help.
He's so inclined for conspiracy theories as it is. I think this would break him.
Yeah. That's for the better, I think. That's
I
really
do
cool.
have a quick clarifying question.
Yes, little Alex.
Is the prize specifically the teeth, or is it the preconceived notions?
Well, the prize is the teeth, and the chaos is the disruption of the preconceived notions. I'm not going to take these to my grave because they were very expensive. And my grandma always says, when you die, you don't have to pay any money for anything. So why do I need my expensive teeth? Someone else who is still alive, or like undead that I am, because you know, that's a thing. they could use them. I don't want to be selfish when I'm dead.
I'm not sure. You know what? Far be it from me, but I don't know if I had the opportunity to use someone else's, say, dentures, that I would be very keen on that. I feel like things that go into your mouth should live there until they're naturally gone.
Arbery is going to turn away from my Nene quick and take the things that she was chewing on out of her mouth and put them aside. Dead churs, because you're gone. Dead churs.
They are fake teeth, Aubrey.
Oh.
But unlike what we have with Ellery, they are not poke straws.
Ah.
They are like whole mouths of teeth.
Oh yeah, mine just pop on like caps.
Doesn't your mouth still have to touch the person, though?
Yeah, but it doesn't. The blood doesn't go everywhere. You know,
Okay.
it just goes right into my teeth. Like your mouth, my mouth touched when I was little. It was okay if my mouth touched food. It's kind of hard to avoid that.
No, I understand. I just the mouth on a stranger bit is the part that I keep getting hung up on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my mouth has been on a lot of strangers.
All right, little Alex, we have an adventure, yes?
Aw, mine too.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry. I missed what you were giving to the QuestMaster as tribute.
Damn it.
Oh, that's right.
With a sigh, Ainine is going to go to her hip, disconnect her sword, and plop it in front of little Alex. This sword was given to me by Queen Elise when I became Knight Commander of Ilaria. It's very, very special and very valuable, and the only thing I travel with that is both of those things.
Does it talk to you?
It does not talk. It is a sword.
Oh, I've known talking swords.
Yeah.
Oh no, I actually know of them as well. They're
Okay.
always obnoxious. Oathkeeper just is a sword.
Oh,
There's not a guy in there.
Oh,
that's so good.
wow.
But it does mean that if we have to fight anything, I'm going to have to do it barefisted.
Which you're really good at.
Yeah, you are really good at that.
I do believe I've done more fatalities on these adventures with my bare hands than I have a sword.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. And you're big again. So, like, your hands are big, too. So it's good.
Thank you, Aubrey. I am very excited to have my large hands.
All right, I've wrote down in my notes, sword, not man in it, important. QuestMaster, how do you feel about these prizes?
I feel good. It feels right. I am going to pick up this sword now and heft it, and it feels heavy. This is heavy.
It's not that. It's a rapier. It's not that bad. It's just decorated.
Have I never held a sword before? It's possible. Little Alex, have I ever held a sword before?
Not to the best of my knowledge, but would you like to hold a sword again now, having experienced holding a sword now?
Oh, many times, please.
I'm making note of it.
All right. Okay.
The prize package comes back, but there are only 2 prizes in it.
Well, now that you've said the thing out loud, I guess I can't do that. But
That was on purpose, QuestMaster.
yes. Number 3, 3 points. I am giving this sword. It's lovely. It's amazing. I understand the chaos of you not being able to use it. And am titillated by that thought. 3 points.
Just gonna do
In
it out.
second place, 2 points. I'm giving the fangs. I also want to
It's
see
because
this
there are 2
chaos
of them.
inherent in the world. There are 2, exactly. Thank you. You get it. You understand me. And in first place, because it is the thing I love most, a puzzle, we have Arbery.
Good job, Aubrey.
Did I score that incorrectly? I don't remember.
That's all right. I have the points down correctly. This is part of
Amazing.
my job, not yours. So I've got this. Incredible. All right. So with those points, and then all of a sudden there's a pause as the questmaster's hand flies to their ear. They seem to be listening to something intently, something that you can't hear at all. Their piercing eyes fall on you, and with a calm and steady accusatory voice, they say,
I just heard what you did, and production is not happy.
What do we do?
I thought those snacks in the green room were that we were all allowed to take them.
Uh-oh. It's almost like being left alone without being told what I did wrong is making it so much worse that I can't figure out what I did wrong. So I'm just thinking of every wrong thing I've ever done in my entire
That's
life.
exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
Aubrey.
I'm unfortunately in the same place. Though I don't do many things wrong, so it's a short spiral.
I believe that. You're really good at so much stuff.
Thank you, Aubrey.
Wait, do you think this is the quest? This is the puzzle? We have to figure out everything we've ever done wrong?
That seems a little less whimsical than a lot of the quests we have to do.
Yeah. I don't like that one as much.
All right, so we
Oh,
are
maybe it's like you know how we always have to figure out like the things that they're saying, like 2 wrongs don't make a right, but maybe 3 do. So
3's a
if-
company
okay,
of wrongs? I don't know.
maybe
not
if we
based
just
off-
say something we've done wrong.
I don't like this puzzle.
Oh.
Do we mean ethically? Do we mean like mechanically wrong? Do we mean failure is a broad construct?
Oh.
Oh no.
I feel like it was one of those times where I had eaten one of the fruits in Grandmother Willow's garden that I wasn't supposed to, and I didn't tell her about it, but she knew about it because she had roots all over and they hurt everything. And it was I would rather you tell me the truth and find out from you than hear it from somebody else. And there was like, you're supposed to learn from it, but it still felt bad, but I remember it, so maybe I did learn.
What, did the fruit curse you with knowledge? What is this forbidden fruit
I
thing?
don't think that was it.
Hey, do you think maybe this is about when we talked about trying to get together outside of the questmaster, but the questmaster wants to be the one in control of when we see each other, so that's why we couldn't hang out outside the show?
I mean, we did have that one sleepover. That was fun.
Do you think it's because we didn't invite them? Because it seems really, like, I know that there's, like, different levels of control and everything, but that seems, like, not cool to dictate what your friends can and can't do.
Oh, also, when we did that, I yelled up at the sky and said, "Questmaster, you can come if you want," and also little Alex, but I just didn't know how else to reach them.
No,
Yeah.
you yelled. You did adequately. If they can summon us via piece of paper, we can summon them by shouting into the ether.
Little Alex, did you not send back our RSVP that we couldn't make it?
You know how notoriously unreliable Ether Mail is.
Okay, so if we have to say something that we're doing wrong, and it said production wasn't happy, so
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do you think this isn't something we did wrong, but maybe it's something the QuestMaster did wrong?
Shh! Don't say that so loud.
Do you think maybe it's not something we did wrong, but it's something the QuestMaster did wrong?
I mean, it's possible. I don't want to say it though.
Is there anything else in the room?
What are you looking for?
Anything to give a clue? You know how sometimes it's like bird themed? Only sometimes. Is there like any like carvings or birds or anything that like looks out of the ordinary from what we've normally seen?
The only thing that looks, I mean, it's hard to tell what's out of the ordinary in the quest dungeon. Things sort of pop into existence as you need them. So as you look around, the only obscure things that are showing up is, as you would hear Arbery talk about the fruit from Grandmother Willow, you could almost see it forming in front of you. Or as you talked about the sleepover, you could picture so clearly in the dungeons the sleeping bags and the pillows and that sort of stuff, but nothing has fully formed.
QuestMaster, I realize I might have spoken too soon out of my nervousness and not let you finish the thing you were going to say, and that was rude of me. Did you want to finish your thought?
I don't believe I've ever had a thought in my life.
Same.
With a G or without a G?
Without a G. No, with a G, with a G, with a G. Have had
Oh,
a thought in my life.
You've had plenty of the ones without a G. I can
wouldn't
see
say
it.
plenty.
or a U. There's also a U if what I believe we're talking about is part of it. There's also a U in that
A
word.
you and a me.
Yes, Aubrey, both of us together.
Yeah. So there wasn't more that you were gonna say.
That's all they told me,
Oh, okay.
was what you did.
I punched a guy in a bar once.
I mean, the hands, they're so good.
I'm trying to think of things I've done wrong.
Was it that bar?
Which
What?
And you look over your shoulder and there is just a bar materializing.
yes, it was this bar.
Oh,
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
okay.
I don't know what to do with this manifestation ability.
I told Deerin that the pizza place he liked closed, but it really didn't. It just the owner was a bad person and I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so I just told I didn't want to get the pizza there from there anymore, so I told him it closed. And that was a bad lie.
I don't know if that was a bad lie.
Well, it was a lie. And Grandma says that lies are bad.
Not universally.
Oh. Does the
Did
pizza place show up?
It seemed to fade in for a moment and then fade out.
Okay, wait. So Nina, did you lie about the punch?
No, I absolutely punched a guy in a bar. I've actually more than once punched a guy in a bar, but
Did he deserve it?
I think he did, but I was told later that he was not the person I thought he was.
Oh.
Oh.
So the person I was attempting to punch did deserve it. I am not sure if that is the actual person who received the punch. I might have been operating on inaccurate information.
Okay. But it was a thing that you did, and then then you manifested this thing. So maybe it's a thing that we did?
Can we go in the bar? I go in the bar.
Yeah, Nina is also going to go in the bar.
Arbery's going to follow them as always.
You step into the fully formed bar exactly as it is in Ainene's memory. So, Ainene, you can describe precisely what is around you.
So the bar that you're going to walk into is going to be a standard medieval fantasy tavern, only there is a huge selection of liquors on the back of the wall, lit up by literal fairy lights. They glow and illuminate all of the liquors in a way that makes it look like the sun passing behind stained glass. And there are many patrons in Ainene's memory. I do not know if they manifest here, but everything smells of whiskey and old wood.
Okay. Arbery, what is something you've done wrong? And Ellery is gonna kind of stand in the entrance of the bar and kind of look in and out.
So Arbery is going to look really stressed, and then, is there anybody working behind the bar?
Am I describing this? Is that what we're doing, or are you guys telling us if there's somebody behind the bar?
It's from your memory.
Okay. So there is a man who is working behind the bar. He's older and bearded and sort of seems to be perpetually cleaning a glass in the way that NPC bartenders do. He looks grizzled, as if he was retired from some kind of adventurer-esque career. But his eyes are warm and they're kind.
That's so neat. We have a family of NPC named Stu in my area. I didn't know they had friends with you. But Arbery's gonna run up to the bar and ask for something strong, unspecified.
Something strong. Yeah, we've got that.
Oh, okay. So once
And
it's
he
in front of
reaches
her,
behind him and pours something that looks ominously colorful, I'll say, and slides it to you.
Unfazed, she's going to pick it up and down it as fast as she can.
Whoa, Arbery, okay.
Okay, so there was this one time where I wanted a special ingredient for something that I was making for one of my spells, and so I threw a rock up because I was trying to knock down a beehive, but instead of hitting the beehive, I hit a bird's nest, and I knocked it down, and I broke all of the eggs inside.
Oh, but you didn't mean to, Arbery.
No, but I still did it.
Ainine is going to come behind her and kind of rub her back.
Ellery looks out to see if the tree appears.
Absolutely. The tree appears outside. It grows up very before you, exactly as pictured in Arbery's mind. The tree, whoop, and then the nest is there, and then the whole thing starts to tip and fall.
Oh, no. Oh, save them now, Arbery. Save them now.
She's actually going to drop her glass and go running outside to try and save the bird's nest.
What does Arbery do to try?
What? Look at my character sheet? I don't know.
A character sheet use in a Guild of Granddaughters episode?
I know. I didn't know what to do. I had a spell at one point. I think there was some sort of, oh gosh, plant growth. There it is. So she's going to send out her spell of plant growth and try and grow up where the bird's nest is falling, a very, all sorts of different pitcher plant leaves that are really strong and sturdy and can kind of gently catch this nest as it's falling down, and any of the eggs that might hop up and fall out of the thing are just going to gently roll down the spine of it and all be carefully nestled in the moss at the bottom.
How do you feel, Arbery? You fixed your mistake.
Good, I think.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay. That was cool. It was weird to do a spell here. That was weird.
It was very cool. It looked awesome.
It was very impressive. It was quick thinking, Aubrey.
You guys inspire me.
I mean, Nate, should we go back into the bar and maybe instead of punching the guy that you thought was someone that he wasn't, maybe...
Punch the right guy.
Oh, I was thinking more like apologize.
That shouldn't be necessary, right? I mean, it's Aubrey did the thing. Couldn't we move forward because Aubrey did the thing?
Well, Arbery did the thing for her wrong. And then let's do the thing for your wrong, and then I'll talk about my wrong, and maybe I'll fix my wrong.
I don't. Is fixing our wrongs really the thing we're supposed to do here? Do I just find the other guy that I was actually supposed to punch? Because that seems like a more correct correction to me.
Well, if the other guy's not here, and we're in the bar that you made the wrong punch in, let's point him out to me. I can help.
The man with the red hair is the one I punched.
Excuse me, sir?
You see the scene around you freeze. All right. Let's get to some points.
Oh.
What was that? What was all of the... Are we dabbling in therapy now?
Are we? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so this was, let me tell you, amazing. I loved it. I loved every part of it. I'm still thinking about those tooth straws. So we're gonna go last place first. That's gonna be Ellery. Second place, thank you so much for providing this scene. It was beautiful. I want whatever he poured for Arbery. That looked delicious. Ainine, second. And first, Arbery, you chose a Nepenthes to catch tiny bird eggs.
Oh.
The peril these tiny baby birds were in, all the way down to the moss, was... loved it. I loved it. I loved it. They could have gone in those pitchers at any point and been digested. Did you know that?
No.
Of course you knew that. Of course you did.
Yes.
How would you not? It's amazing. The stress. Will they, won't they be digested? Amazing. First place.
Good job, Arbery.
Whew.
You did great, Aubrey.
Oh, thanks.
As the point totals come in and everything... Quick question. Would you guys just roll a quick D20 for me and tell me what you get?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
19.
16.
I was about to roll a D10. 12.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. Thanks. Cool. Yeah. All right. Production. Now, okay. Now we can finally get the show back on. Everybody reset. Dungeon back in order. QuestMaster ready to go?
Yep. Got this. All right.
Excellent. All right. Back to the show.
Welcome back to QuestMaster. We are joined by our esteemed contestants, the group with the all-time highest rating, the Guild of... Ainine?
Yes.
You stole the golden QuestMaster head statue?
I'm sorry,
this
I
will not
did
stand.
what?
Return it immediately.
I did what? I stole what?
Where is my head?
On your shoulders.
Ainine, that might have been more of a wrong to talk about in that last thing.
Ellery, I would completely believe you are correct if I knew anything about what they're talking about.
Yeah, you don't steal stuff. That's kind of like...
I don't! I
I
don't
would say
steal
it's like a
stuff.
golden rule, but that seems a little on the nose since it's a golden head.
Oh.
I'm gonna pat all of my I'm gonna do the wallet keys pat down to try and see if I've got something I don't remember having. Do I have anything, QuestMaster, that I wasn't prepared to have? Little Alex, anything?
Roll investigation.
Okay.
There's so many rolls. I'm not used to it.
What are we doing rolling in a Guild of Granddaughters game? That is an 18 with my bonus.
With an 18, you don't find anything on your person. You do, however, see a smudge of what looks like gold next to Arbery's foot.
Arbery, look down.
Do I see it?
Do you?
Oh, great question. Oh, I do. With either, yes, definitely with perception and also with investigation. Yes.
Awesome, you do.
Excellent. She's gonna bend down real quick and clean off the dirt and move that and excavate.
As you do, you don't see anything down there, but you do sort of brush away little flecks of gold.
It's gilded. It's the Guild of Granddaughters.
Oh,
Gilded of Granddaughters. She's just holding a pile of dirt, looking up at you.
Also, I don't know if you guys are looking at chat at all, but we already hit the goal for the stream.
Ah, yay! Hey, thanks, chat.
Thanks, everybody. That's exciting.
You're the golden ones.
You're more than gilded. You're golden.
Yeah, gonna be golden.
Guys, I'm just saying, there are three of us. There are 3 members of Huntrix. We could make this happen.
We could make this happen.
don't tempt me with a good time. Okay, so
Okay, so there is a guild. We are looking. Does the trail go anywhere? There was a smear of gold on the floor. Is there a trail? Can I literally follow a golden road?
Oh.
What was your investigation? What did you roll?
18.
18. With an 18, you notice that there is also a smudge on Ellery's boot.
oh,
I look at my boots. Do I got any gold on them?
You don't seem to see any on you.
I kind of kick at the ground a little bit, like scuffing it.
As you do so, the dirt sort of poofs up into little clouds.
Arbery's gonna scooch over on her knees and take her little pile of dirt and rub the golden dirt on Aine's boots.
I'm not sure what is happening or what is going on, and I'm more lost than usual.
Oh,
this is different. Vibes are different today.
yeah. Guys, this is how I feel all the time.
I'm so
Lost?
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
These are very confusing for me, but you guys are always like on it, and I'm happy to be there, and so this is I'm not happy that you're unhappy, but it's nice for me.
I'm used to things being at least whimsical around here. This feels a little bit more, I don't know. I think we angered QuestMaster.
Well, certainly if you stole the golden head.
I have stolen nothing.
Well, then we have to find out who did and who framed you for it.
Okay. So what if in it wasn't really a traveling play, like it kind of was, but it was an interactive thing where they would come to town and you had to do all of these different things through the forest to collect stuff, and then at the end you had to go through like this really big maze and you had to find like a golden like statue to put the like 3 pieces on top of each other, but there was like times where people would like jump out and grab you and stop you from doing.
Girl, are you describing Legends of the Hidden
yeah.
Temple?
I sure am.
I had this traveling play too.
Yeah, it was like really stressful, and I like not a lot of people won, but there was like a big reward if you did, but nobody ever like it was so few. Nobody in my town ever won it. But like maybe we have to go find the pieces of the QuestMaster and the head, and like each of us, like I can be the feet and Arbery can be the stomach and you can be the head, and then we can put the QuestMaster statue back together.
Yeah, I love this. Okay,
I'm gonna look around and see if I can if there's anything in this room that would imply that we are about to play Legends of the Hidden Temple. I see nothing. Because I rolled a 5, and with my bonus, that's a 9.
Okay. So finding the QuestMaster's golden head. Let's see. We've got to think about maybe who the enemies of the QuestMaster might be. Who might want to anger? Do you think it might be little Alex?
Oh no.
Is this the coup that I've been expecting for some time now?
I just wonder.
But they do so much. Like
Yeah.
That would be the thing. Little Alex does all the work.
Well, but the QuestMaster gets all the credit. Everyone's like, wow, that QuestMaster was like with so many adjectives. And nobody ever gives little Alex any adjectives except
There's no
little.
adjectives except little.
Right.
So what if little Alex maybe got fed up and...
What if the solution is we give little Alex the adjectives?
Well, we could do that. That would be a nice thing for little Alex. But maybe like then they'll admit that they took the head. Is that the goal of that?
That's my logic, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone say your favorite adjective on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thorough.
Green.
I'm sorry, did you say green?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love things that are green.
Little Alex, you are
It's an
incredibly
adjective.
thorough, and you are very dedicated, and I believe
And you're
that
green.
and you do deserve accolade for it.
Yeah, and sometimes you're portable and you're like handy
And green.
and green.
Okay, little Alex, you can tell us, did you steal the QuestMaster's golden head?
Did I?
Oh.
Yes.
But it's okay cuz we're here to help you be brave and fix the thing that's wrong and apologize to the QuestMaster, and then everybody gets therapy.
We're really on this therapy thing, aren't we? What are we, sponsored by BetterHelp? What is happening?
The time change did things to me.
We're just descending into madness more than usual.
QuestMaster?
Did you?
I'm unsure.
How would you have done it?
Great question. How would I have done it?
No one has more access to everything the QuestMaster does than you, little Alex. You are the QuestMaster's most trusted confidant and associate.
That is my dream, to be the most trusted associate.
I deeply admire that dream, actually. That unironically, that is incredibly valid as a dream.
Yeah. also nice because sometimes it's nice to be the associate and not the manager. So, like, because then other people will yell at the manager and not at you, and you can keep doing the things that you like doing. Like, that can be really nice sometimes.
And green.
And green, yes.
Green!
I've noted green both first and most prominently.
Thank you.
It's in bold and like 7 underlines and 4 exclamation points, and it's in bubble letters.
Okay, I'm not sure this is working.
I don't think so either.
So the next thing that we should do, my grandma always says, if you lost something, you should close your eyes and think about the last time you saw it and how that made you feel.
I
And if you
never
feel-
saw it. None of
Well,
us
oh-
saw it.
Well, no, I wasn't saying for you. I was saying maybe we should help the QuestMaster.
Yeah, but
Oh,
we can,
yeah,
like,
that
we
makes
can
much
all
more
do it
sense.
together.
Yeah.
Right, because then if everybody's eyes are shut, then, like, nobody feels, like, singled out and people are watching them.
Exactly. And maybe whoever stole the golden head will use that time when everyone's eyes are closed to return it. So, okay, QuestMaster, close your eyes and think about the last time you saw your golden head. And everyone else, close your eyes too and don't open them.
Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay, everyone's eyes are closed. Now, my eyes are closed too. Now, QuestMaster, say out loud the last place you saw your golden head.
I saw it in the hands. Whose hands were they? They were not little Alex. I could clearly remember seeing little Alex out of the corner of my eye. But I did see it in a pair of hands.
All right, so now all we need to do is find someone that has hands.
Okay, so...
Tell me about these hands.
Yeah, oh, good, that's good.
Yes. Let's see. Were they soft hands? Did they have some dirt on them? Maybe. Were they armored? I can't tell.
Okay, you just described like all 3 of our hands, one by one. So I think that we should all put our hands in the middle of a circle and grasp on to the hand we feel next to us. And she reaches out her hands to hold Ainine and Arbery's hands.
Ainine is going to be a part of this, but is deeply confused as to what is happening.
Arbery also has not opened her eyes, so she is fully feeling out into everything, and make sure you don't bite the hand with the teeth straws. Or maybe,
Guys, my sword is on the line. I need us to I need us to lock in.
Okay. What about hands on our heads to feel if our heads are there still?
Oh, also maybe we just need more hands. So Ellery is going to cast she's going to close her eyes and she's going to focus and she's going to sing, "Send my mage hand out in front to keep my real one safe and sound on my arms." And so mage hand appears in the middle of this like little ring around, and she's going to like send her mage hand out, and her mage hand is going to like feel around to see if it can feel the golden head that has appeared somewhere.
Where are you sending it?
Into the middle of our little circle where we're all holding hands.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Roll mage hand perception.
Roll for the eyes on your hand.
12.
Mage. Okay. It's like you can sense that there may be something there. but there may not be as well.
That-
Okay, one more thought. What if we once again everybody closes their eyes and we all put our hands in, and then maybe while all of our eyes are closed, production, if they were the one who happened to have the golden head, they could also place it in there, and then we would know, and then we could then it would be there, and we'd have solved it.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna close her eyes and stick her hands out very firmly
Yeah.
in front of her.
All right, everyone has their eyes closed, palms out.
Yep.
You feel a weight drop into your hands.
Ellery opens her eyes. Is it a head?
What is in my hands, QuestMaster?
I'll roll for it.
What's in my hands?
It's a 7. What's in my hands?
What's in my hands, QuestMaster?
Ellery, you don't seem to know what it is. From your vantage point, you do just see this circle, but there's light from behind it, so you can't really make it out. There's a circle, and it looks like there's maybe something sticking out from the circle.
She's gonna command her mage hand, because like everyone's like holding this circle of weight, right? She's gonna have her mage hand go into the circle and pull on the thing that's sticking out.
Well, it is a flat circle, but if the mage hand grasps the thing that's sticking out, and sort of pivots it, it is a head.
Oh, does the mage hand like have the nose?
It's more a rod that would stabilize, we'll say.
Is it golden?
It's a head on a stick? What, are we putting it outside to ward off intruders?
Well, we found it.
See?
The logistics don't seem as important as the accomplishment.
Yeah, is the getting it back to you. So now you have it.
Thank you. I'll take that. Bill, Alex, will you take that?
Oh, yes. of course.
QuestMaster, I think that production might be mad at you.
Why would they be mad at me?
Have you done anything lately? You know how we talked about doing things wrong? Maybe you did one of those, a thing.
Oh, that's impossible. I can't do anything wrong.
Well, so here's the thing. My grandma says that everyone is capable of wrong, but it's the good people who acknowledge that they can make it right.
Oh, I can make wrongs right. I am physically incapable of doing wrong.
Little Alex, does production agree with that statement, do you think?
Yes, as far as I know, everybody knows the QuestMaster can do nothing wrong.
What if the QuestMaster murdered someone?
I imagine it was their fault somehow.
Oh, so it's not that the QuestMaster's incapable of wrong. It's just that
Nobody
there's like
says anything to the QuestMaster about it.
I wonder if we need to like disrupt the power structures here. That's the real quest all along, is to dismantle the systems of power that are beyond reproach.
We talking.
I don't think we need to beat anyone up to do it.
Oh,
I was ready for. I needed to throw hands.
I just
was
think that
ready
we could
to
have a
also
nice
throw
like
hands.
conversation about responsibility.
Oh.
You know, my friend's grandpa once said, with great power comes great responsibility. And I think that could be applicable here.
How did that work out for the friend's grandpa?
Well, it's a thing that he remembers because he died shortly after he said it. My friend's grandpa. So that's how we keep his memory alive.
Clarifying question.
Dying.
Is it the person that died that remembered it or the person that lived that remembered it?
Yes.
I'm sure the person who died also remembered it. But it was the person that lived.
All right, we found the big gold head. We know production is angry. We think it's at the QuestMaster. Maybe if we move forward on one of this, then we will have more enlightenment as to either A, Ellery's plan to gently talk through the problems, or B, my plan, which is hands.
Yeah.
Oh, Ellery, you don't have to raise your hand.
Well, I was just thinking, can I talk to the producers? Like, if there was a way that the producer could come in my ear, to say something to me, just whisper it to me, and the QuestMaster couldn't hear it. I wonder if that's something that, like, maybe they could give me some like insight.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and go into points. Are you guys ready for some points?
That very much seems like you are jangling keys in front of a baby.
Do you jangle keys in front of babies? What do
I
babies
don't
need
interact
keys
with
for?
many babies.
Are
What
babies
about
jealous of your keys?
What about anything about me makes you think that I interact with babies on a regular basis?
I imagine that sometimes they're just like unexpectedly like thrust upon you and you have to like deal with them in that moment, but it's not like a normal.
How often do you think people are handing me babies?
I don't know. They do it to me a lot more than I would like.
I assure you, I do not give off the vibe of good to handle the babies.
Oh, maybe you need to teach me that because they get handed them so often and I don't like it. But points, which means we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna go to the next place. So
Yes.
this is good. Yeah.
Yes. We are going. We are
The
going
babies!
To go ahead
Oh God.
and assign some points. We're going to go last place. Love you. You're amazing. Everything about what you do is adorable. Arbery. Second place, we've got Ainine. Don't ask any more about the producers. All right. And then in first place, the mage hand herself, Ellery.
Okay, thank you, but I kind of I'm going to push back on this placement.
On points?
Because really what it feels like is you're using points to distract us from asking to talk to the producers.
Yeah,
All right. So Ellery doesn't want points. We're going to swap her and Ainine.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm willing to sacrifice my points, but I do want to talk to the producers.
Okay, next task. Little Alex.
Ellery is finally in her I want to talk to the manager era.
Ixnay on the producers prey.
Right, of course. Points swapped. Moving on. Everybody, could you guys real quick just roll a d6 for me?
Once I find a d6, yes.
4.
5.
1.
As you stand before the scene that has been created with the QuestMaster, with little Alex, there's a shift in your vision and a little bit of shift in your body as you realize that, Arbery, you're now standing in Ellery's body. Ellery, you're now in Ainine's body. Ainine, you're now in Arbery's body. And everyone places, reset, cameras rolling. Everyone good? QuestMaster?
Yes. Okay. All right. Welcome back to QuestMaster. We are joined by our esteemed contestants, the group with the all-time highest
Ainine
rating, the
punches.
Guild of-
Ellery as Ainine punches the QuestMaster.
Roll strength.
What's Ainine's strength, Mod?
3.
22.
Okay, hang on. I know you're not going to believe this, but oh, yes, I do. Never mind. These are my first time using these.
Ainine looks on in horror as her body is used for this.
You punch the QuestMaster. The QuestMaster's face goes to the side, and you just hear,
Oh, wow. I don't know what came over me.
Arbery as Ellery is gonna channel down and said, I got a pricking on the tips of my fingers. I got something on my something. Take what is nothing and make it something. Turn the gold into liquid magma. And she's gonna try and turn the gold of the QuestMaster's chair into liquid.
What is this anarchy?
I'm sorry, Steph. I couldn't remember the
It was
whole
incredible.
spell.
It was so good.
okay. You do that, and the QuestMaster's throne just seems to dissolve into this liquid magma, and as the liquid magma of the throne dissolves onto the floor, you just see the QuestMaster stand. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Anyway, the group with the all-time highest rating, the Guild of Granddaughters. I have just given out our ratings for the prize test, and now on to the show.
And an incandescent circle appears in the floor, expanding to the size of a pizza that could feed a family of about 8 if everybody was satisfied with like around 3 triangular slices of pizza. And then 2 little tips begin to rise, a bump in the middle, higher and higher until the body of a cat, the height of famous basketman Michael B. Jourdain, sits before you on the ground. Its large yellow eyes alight on you, pupils dilate, and with a single pounce, it comes towards you.
Okay, everyone, let's calm down. Let's bring it down. She looks over at the cat. I will deal with you later.
As you're yelling, the cat paw reaches toward you and reaches toward your mouth. I want you to give me a dex check.
Okay. What is Ellery's dex?
+2.
Do you have
Not
my
Ellery's.
character
I'm in
sheet?
Aubrey's body.
Oh, right.
Also,
21.
Let's say speak with animals if you need it.
21. All right. Yeah, so you manage to move your head out of the way just as that cat's paw goes towards your mouth.
We will deal with you later, cat. Let's all calm down. Let's all bring it down. Relax. Let's not fight the QuestMaster. And let's deal with this. Aubrey, how do you use your plant stuff?
Oh, you think green thoughts.
Aubrey, as you say the word thoughts, this cat, its eyes just dart to you, and the round O sound of thoughts, just the it just darts directly towards your mouth.
May I be
Roll
able
dex.
to roll entangling vines to stop or
You can
slow down the
certainly
kitty
try
cat?
that. Yes.
Ellery, what's your dex?
Girl, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out where this character sheet lives for like 5 minutes. Pretend it's a 3.
Okay.
Is that normal?
That yes, that is normal.
Okay. Well, I got a 6.
A 6. Okay.
But also,
and
say,
these
as
vines?
it's coming towards her reaction would be to open her mouth and show her fangs and hiss towards the cat.
Oh, you can also roll intimidate then.
What's that?
Okay,
Oh, that's charisma.
so I'm going to cast the entangling vines, and the creature needs to make a strength check.
Okay.
Your charisma was pretty high as a bard, right?
Yep. It's like a +6. That's normal, right?
Yes, that is.
I literally don't know. I don't remember. I haven't used modifiers in years.
Okay, well that's a 22 to intimidation.
That strength
Great.
check is a 16, by the way.
Hey, Emily, what is Aubrey's spell save DC?
Oh God. I've never had to look that up before. Where the heck is it on this character sheet? You know,
We have never had to use character sheet stuff.
But also
in a Guild of
D&D, I know it was in D&D Beyond, and I can't log in.
oh. Voice in my head, what would a 7th level druid normally have for a spell save DC?
It would usually be like a 14.
Okay, so +4 +8 +3.
15.
15.
All right, and what did the cat roll?
16.
All right, then it breaks free. I did what I could.
Yeah, these vines entangle its tail and sort of nap at its at its back legs, and it just seems to shake it loose, and it comes at you, Aubrey, Ellery, whoever you are, and as you hiss at it, it sort of stops and is taken aback and is like, oh.
She's gonna stay there with her mouth really wide open and say, "Yeah, that's what I hot."
You said this is like a 7-foot tall cat, right?
Very big cat.
Yeah. Ellery as Ainine is going to hold the cat by like on the neck, like not grab, but like hold the cat
Like
on the neck,
scruff it?
swing her leg up over, and ride the cat like a knight.
Okay.
Damn, I look majestic.
As you approach this cat, I want you to... So I do need a dex check.
Okay.
Are we about to yeehaw bucking bronco this cat?
Oh, that is a nat 1.
Nat 1. That is unfortunate. So this cat does notice you coming and happens to see an opportunity where, let's say you're holding your tongue in just the right position to swing your leg over this cat, right? And it just turns its head and grabs onto it with its front teeth.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait.
do you have your, oh God, your like crescent frisbee thing on you?
Always, even when I sleep.
Can Arbery as Ellery send that out to like towards the cat's midsection to distract, not to damage?
Sure thing. Roll an attack.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
Well, that's a nat 20.
You said non-lethal. You called non-lethal.
Okay, good.
You called non-lethal. It does exactly what you want. It does distract. This cat does release its hold. And
How do we go from a nat 1 and a nat 20 in the same interaction?
We're in different bodies. Ellery doesn't know what, or Arbery doesn't know. She doesn't know what she is anymore. I don't remember the song for Dancing Lights, but her next thing would be she'd want to cast like dancing lights above the cat's head.
You hear a voice coming out of Arbery's mouth that sounds like, "Seeing hearts when the lights are low, stars above us will start to glow."
yeah, you do that. And this cat is suddenly transfixed by these lights. But let's see. Let me give it a little... Ooh, yeah, it's super transfixed by these lights. It starts pawing at them, trying to catch them.
Okay. So pizza cat. Giant pizza cat.
If I am in Aubrey's body, maybe I should do what Aubrey would do. She's going to walk up to the cat very carefully, like she's approaching a velociraptor, and just kind of pet his head like, shh, it's okay. It's okay, kitty. This is what a druid would do. I am calming the kitty and behaving as Aubrey would. Tee-hee.
You do hear some purrs start to come from this cat. However, your pets and your stroking have brought it out of its reverie with these lights, and now it does turn its head slowly to you.
I'm going to keep petting this kitty because that is what Aubrey would do. That is...
It is still purring, but its head does inch ever closer to your face, and you start to hear the...
Aubrey would not panic in this situation. She would let the kitty give her sniffies. This is normal for Aubrey.
As you're speaking, this cat does reach its paw up and place it lightly on your chin and just press your mouth open.
This is normal and the kind of thing that Aubrey would be fine with.
And it reaches its other paw up and hooks one little claw into your tongue.
This is really good, and I don't know how I'm going to react to
I
it.
mean, you did it. You spoke with the animals and the cat got your tongue. You did it.
Oh.
Is that on a game that you guys play in your towns?
No, it's just I really thought we were off the puns.
Oh.
Everything...
I was trying to channel Ellery, who always knows the answer and is really smart about things.
Wow, Aubrey, that's so nice.
You're so good.
I want to say a nice thing, too. Ainine, this body is really strong and kind of scary. I feel very powerful, but also irresponsible with the power that it has in me.
Thank you, Ellery. That's very nice of you to say.
Do you need help with getting that cat off your tongue?
I don't know when we're getting point, and I don't want to anger the cat. So I'm waiting for the QuestMaster to let it stop happening. I've learned to wait until the QuestMaster doesn't find it funny anymore.
Little Alex, they think that I have any control over a cat. I
No
may
one
be
has
all
any
powerful, but exactly.
Yeah.
So Arbery Ellery is going to walk over to where the cat is and also like scritch under its chin right there, while like gently moving in between its paws and give it scritches.
You do so, and it's purring so loudly that's almost the only thing that you can hear in this room. It's reverberating all around the chamber and back to you, and you just feel it. There's something about a cat's purr that just comforts you deep in your chest. But you do manage to lift this cat's paw off of Ainine as Ellery's tongue.
That was so
All right.
Ainine, that was so good.
Thank you. I tried to do what you would do.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And you see this cat just curl up in the center of the room, purring, and just every now and then you'll get a little tail flip.
Okay. Is it points time?
It is points time. It's time for the points.
Is
Do
one
you
of
like
the
points?
Is one of the treasures of the points getting back into our original bodies?
Ooh. Anyway, points. All
Points
right.
time.
Points time.
This
Do
is
these points go to our bodies or our consciousnesses?
That is a good question. All right. So, for first place in this one, that's right. I'm switching it up on you. We're going the other direction. That was very brave. Just allowing that cat to hold on to that tongue. Arbery, I loved it. It was amazing. In second place. I mean, nothing's coming close to that tongue. We're going to give a tie for third.
Okay, I can do that.
So did my points go to Aubrey because I'm in her body, or are they my points?
We're getting distracted by points again. I want to talk to the producers.
Oh, that's right.
As you say you want to talk to the producers, the cat that's curled up in the middle of the room, it just gives a little tail flip and it starts to disappear from the tip of its tail and in a big looping circle all the way up to its nose. And the last thing you see is the faint glow of its eyes hanging midair before it wisps away into nothing. The Questmaster and Alex are standing and sitting before you. The Questmaster, I assume, has taken little Alex's throne after the magma incident because that is appropriate. And their own eyes are kind of watching you. But then there's this carding of feathers, and a very familiar raven gently alights to the top of the chair, and it cocks its head at you, and with a jaunty wink, its black swirling smoke engulfs you and blocks your vision, obscuring you so you can see nothing. It's thick and sulfurous, and when it finally begins to dissipate, strong rays of light shine through. You stand in your own bodies, but you stand on a beach. Calm waves lap the shore, a gentle breeze caresses you, and it's the perfect day.
This is mildly less pleasant in armor.
Yeah, wow, that was wow. Ainine, you're so strong.
Oh, thank you. That's
But
lovely of you
also,
to say.
your body is filled with rage.
Yes, that does not surprise me to hear.
I just think
Is that
maybe
why you immediately?
yeah, it just like was an instinct. It just kind of like my hand shut out and I couldn't even help it.
I understand completely.
It was neat that, well, like, it was weird because, like, all of a sudden, like smells and tastes were totally different, but I had this flutter and light inside of me that made me want to, like, sing.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the hunger. It never goes
Oh.
away. It's like
Oh.
when I that's the undead part of me, and it kind of channels out in like joy and whimsy, but it's really coming from a place of constant hunger for flesh and blood.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Being in Aubrey's body was great. I was kind of like a vacation.
Head empty, no thoughts.
no thoughts, no stress, no tension. It was real nice. I just felt a genuine pleasant sensation of omnipresent joy.
Wow. That's lovely.
It's very nice to be Aubrey. Why are we on a beach?
Oh, yeah.
We should draw all our names in the sand and we should draw a little heart around it. Is there a stick around?
Before you appears just this beautiful, perfect driftwood stick. That would be amazing for drawing.
Okay. Ellery writes Ellery, and it like looks exactly like you think it would. There's a little heart over the eye. It's like that like scripty.
It looks like an
Teenage
Instagram. It
girl.
looks like an Instagram girl tattoo.
Yeah. And then she hands it out to Aubrey.
Aubrey's gonna go and write her name, and it very much looks like how it would look if you, like, used a stone to write on another stone, to kind of scratch into that. And then she's gonna hand the stick to Ainine.
Ainine is going to write in with this sort of slightly messy but very, very tight handwriting.
And then Ellery's gonna hold her hand out for them to all hold the stick, and then they kind of like run around all the names in a heart. Oh, before we do that, should we add little Alex and the Questmaster?
Oh, we should.
We should put them on these sides so it makes the heart bigger. I feel like we're being distracted.
I feel like that's been the whole thing, and I want to talk to a producer. But if I'm not going to get to, then at least I'm going to make my time here fun.
Reasonable and fair.
I like that.
Little Alex, is there something we're supposed to be doing here? Ainina is going to continue holding the stick so they can write the Questmaster and Little Alex's names.
As you are on this beach writing these names, you call out for little Alex, and so you shall have it. That is what happens. You are suddenly touched back down into the dungeons, and your emotions have kind of been... You've had this moment on the beach where it's been smoothed away, eroded like the ocean, and before you stands a stern-looking questmaster and a sheepish little Alex. And with that, apologies, Guild of Granddaughters. It seems that we're a little... how does that phrase go? On the fritz, I feel I've heard you say.
Oh, not on the beach.
Bring that raven back. Raven!
Oh,
Raven!
Birdie.
Raven! Arbery, talk to animals to call the raven back. Wait, we need a huddle. Come here. Okay.
I feel like they can still hear us even when we do this.
Yeah, but
No,
it
I
makes
think
me
we're-
feel better to whisper.
Also,
Okay,
we're
that's
real
fine.
secretive. They probably can't.
Okay. I think that that we get the raven back. The raven's the producer. And we get the raven back and we go to the beach, and the beach is like there was a traveling play that I used to watch. I don't remember what it was called, but it was about a man who was in a TV show, and then there was a big water beach, and then there was producers behind it. So the beach is like the producer's place. And
We could have asked for the producers if it was
that's what I'm
manifesting
saying.
everything we wanted.
Right. So we want the raven back. The raven is the producer. The raven is going to wink at us again. We're going to be on the beach, and then we have to be very quiet, and we have to talk to the producer.
Okay. Okay. All right, good. Break. I would like...
And anyway, little Alex,
Yes, questmaster?
you were saying?
We want the raven back, please. Little Alex, please.
Oh, this is the questmaster's dungeon. I have no control over the ravens.
Questmaster, I would like the raven back before our point distribution, please.
You could say that we're drawing a line in the sand, and we are demanding to see the raven.
Hillary, that was so cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you see this scene pop up behind the questmaster and little Alex, and it is the scene that you've drawn in the sand here. You see the waves lapping up over the beach, and as the waves lap up over your names and everything in the sand, it doesn't seem to be eroding it away, but the raven does pop back into frame.
Hello. I believe that you are the producer of this show, and might I say, incredible job. You know, I was part of a bunch of traveling plays. My family is all performers, and I know how much work it takes behind the scenes, and you don't get any credit. You got the questmaster out here, who is the face of the dungeon, and then you got little Alex, who is lower than the questmaster in status, but still pretty cool, and gets a lot of attention. And you don't, you've popped up a couple times, and you've died, which was an amazing performance, and then you came back, and clearly you also want to be a performer, and you want to have this little bit of spotlight, but you're too busy producing, and so you're having all this work to do. You're lugging boxes, you're renting U-Hauls, you're driving place to place, and you're going to the food store to get snacks so that all the people in the show can be fed, and you're trying to get people there on time, and you're trying to sell tickets, and you're trying to keep your eye on ratings and reviews, and it's really stressful, and I just want to say I understand where you are, and that's a lot of work, and it doesn't go unnoticed by us.
And you see this raven just sort of cock its head to the side.
Can we talk to you in private?
Aubrey, can you translate everything that she just said into bird?
Yes. And what then proceeds is a whole bunch of squeaking and squawking for a truly extended amount of time.
Can we get a small sample of the sounds?
And she realizes that her like dialect is a little bit off, and like it's that like these are northern ravens and she's kind of more of a southern raven. So like some of the like there might be a few idioms that don't quite translate. And then there's a little bit about an owl, which gets really confusing, but she writes the ship and brings it back and lists all of the great things that Ellery said pretty close to how it was dictated to her.
Little Alex, I think that we should. I think that you should move on. And you see the Questmaster and Little Alex freeze, and in a puff of black smoke, they are gone.
Oh,
I didn't say that in bird, just so we know.
You
Oh, no,
didn't have to.
I trust you.
Okay.
Okay, producers, we're here. We're listening. We can help you.
Right. No, you've helped me. Just seeing you punch the Questmaster was enough.
Were we right that it's kind of been like the Questmaster getting too powerful for anyone's good?
Sure.
Oh,
Sure.
no.
Okay. Well, that's kind of a yes.
Part of me thinks that maybe the Questmaster was like mini boss and the producers are big boss. Is that an accurate description?
You could say that.
I don't love this tone. It's so much less whimsical than I was expecting.
You called for me, though.
What can we do for you?
Play the game.
What do you get out of this?
I get you playing the game.
And what does that do for you?
It fuels everything.
Fuels what?
Everything. Your world. My world. Happiness, madness. Everything. And you see these dots that you've seen before, all of the little quest dungeons that you've noticed. They are all interlinked and they all seem to be flowing between each other. This light that's going out into the ether. So play the game when it's your turn, and everything remains.
The way that the game is on the fritz, is that your doing?
That's not my doing.
Whose doing is
But
it?
it will be dealt with, and you don't need to worry about that.
I don't know if you know this about me. I am kind of constantly worried.
This is the worst time to not have my sword!
So while it's on the fritz, we have been able to pull from our thoughts and our memories and our energies and make these things happen and use that to fuel the dungeon. So what if we just decide that this dungeon now is sufficient and self-sustaining, and people can just come and do it if they want, but the fate of the universe isn't tied to us doing it, and it can just be a fun tee-hee ha-ha thing that people do with their friends, and they can like sign up with groups, and then there's still somebody who like watches them from like another place and like gives them clues and stuff if they're not able to get through parts. But like it's a thing they can choose to do, and then but it's here, and it feeds itself, and in a nice way, not in an eats itself way or eats the people way, and then everybody wins.
I love that idea. But each of these dungeons would have to decide to be self-reliant.
Wait, so there are other QuestMasters?
Perhaps.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. It is too early in the morning. Are you producer? Are you the one that made the clock change?
That does sound like me, but no, I didn't do that, and I don't agree with it, and I think it is the worst trick anyone's ever pulled on anyone. It also
I agree.
causes havoc in the dungeon. I don't know if you've noticed.
This is what keeps the dungeons working. Doing these games.
Not just the dungeons, but yes.
But they could choose.
They could come to the same conclusion that you have. Some have before, not many.
Maybe we could, as producers, you could send us to other dungeons that are different, and we could teach them what we've learned, and we could share all of the really great information that we've talked through with another person to help us like get better about things and make peace with our past, and we could share that.
I don't think they want the other dungeons to know, Aubrey.
Oh.
Am I right? It works smoother when they don't know.
Well, they do have to choose. It's not a true choice if we tell them what to do.
I think we scratched a little too hard on the guild on this one.
Yeah, do you think we should go back to our... You know how sometimes you, like... You question the thing you have, and then you see something else, and you're like, I want the thing that I had. I kind of want to
knowing what we know, but I understand.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I kind of want to like check in with the QuestMaster. I'm worried we got them in trouble.
Are they going to be okay?
Oh, they'll be fine. I don't know if you've noticed, but inside the dungeon, things can't die.
Oh yeah.
Do they exist outside the dungeon?
Oh, what a great question, Ainine. Maybe that's why they didn't show up to our sleepover.
Oh, because then it's kind of complicated because they exist in our memories and our thoughts, but not physically outside of that, but physically inside the dungeon and in our minds?
Do they exist outside of the dungeon?
That's a good question. And you see the raven just fly up and turn to smoke, and suddenly the QuestMaster and little Alex are back in front of you. No, but really, we should move on, little Alex. You should get it going and just wrap it up. Say the thing. Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Production,
they're going to be here any moment. Come on.
Cameras, QuestMaster, good?
Mm-hmm. Yes, great.
Okay, the QuestMaster has decided it's best that we bestow the prize items and send you on your way now. We hope this will not affect the decision in the future that I legally have to say is optional and voluntary to participate. Okay, so let's get to our points. Are you prepared?
Me,
All right.
yes.
Sorry,
always.
you. Yes, of course. So
1000%.
Wonderful. In last place, we have Ellery with 13 very respectable points. And in the second slot is Ainine with 16 points. And in first place, Arbery, 18 points. Fantastic work,
Amazing.
everyone.
You all did so well. That was highly entertaining.
Ainine is going to start walking towards the Questmaster and little Alex. And she's got this sort of like blank, unreadable expression. She's going to kind of look at the two of you for a moment, and she's going to hug the Questmaster.
Oh.
Ellery jumps in.
This is new.
Arbery's gonna run in and hook a arm around little Alex and squeeze her in on the side of it.
What are we doing?
Being touched.
Hey guys, we just talked to the producers and we're a little worried for you. And all of us, actually. I think they have too much power, but we just want to say that we appreciate you. Sometimes we got away from that because of all the weird stuff, but sorry for punching you when I was Ainine.
Yeah, sorry for melting your chair, as Ellery.
Oh, no,
I
that was
continue
fun.
to have done nothing wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
But like,
Are you-
you did bring all of us together, and we got to be friends because of that. And like, that's a really nice thing that you did, even though you took a really weird way around to get it to happen. But like, I'm happier having known you than not.
If I have to go through this 100 more times to ensure your continued safety and existence, I will.
Me too.
Me three.
You just see like a small tear fall out of the Questmaster's eye.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't. And Ellery like breaks out of the hug. I wasn't actually paying attention to the points. Who won?
Oh, Arbery. And I do, apologies, Ainine, still legally have to give Arbery your sword. And so little Alex will distribute the prizes to Arbery.
Arbery's gonna be very surprised by it and just like so flat-handed as if you were to feed an apple to a horse, like hold it very delicately amongst the bag of lemons and Q-tips and gloves and in their teeth, and then just very like turn away from the Questmaster, smiling very big, and gently hand the sword to Ainine and open up the bag to Ellery.
Ainine going to take the sword and kind of like slowly pass it so it's held behind her back.
This is great. Thank you. You know, it feels different than how I thought it was going to. Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt about hugs. And then with that, the dungeon dissipates. You are all shot back through space and time to your respective areas. And you land back in your pile of dogs and birds and other things all cuddled up in your little rest cavern. You land back on your stump with your snacks in hand still right where you were, and then back drifting into bed, not even disturbing the covers, not even waking anyone up. And
That's right, because
returning.
Deeren is definitely still asleep.
Rude.
I did hear him wake up in my mind at one point and say, "Who are you talking to?" And then he must have drifted back to dreamland. We have a good psychic connection.
Yeah. I wish for that level of sleep.
One time, back when I was running 24-hour D&D games in college, don't do that, by the way. There was one time where my roommate was driving us somewhere and I'd fallen asleep in the car, and I woke up in character and started talking to her as if she were her character, and was explaining stuff that was happening in my dream as if it was the NPC who was having the dream.
Oh gosh.
It was the worst
Ellery
character I've
violently
ever had.
wakes Deeren up and says, "Deeren, before you look at me, I have to tell you something very important about my teeth."
That's gonna have to be that has to be that's gotta be seen. You guys, while we're here, just before we get too far into talking about you guys and all of the amazing stuff you do, I have to say you've gone $110 over our goal. We've raised $360.
We love Girls Who
amazing.
Code.
Thank you,
so
everybody.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys are so
That's so
good.
exciting. I do have to ask, out of character, what does this mean for the future of Guild of Granddaughters? Because that
What
got
does it mean?
intense.
Alex, I think you know exactly what it means.
We've got to fight the producers.
Yes.
We have to fight God.
Like,
This has
it's
become
just
a
the
Final
puzzle.
Fantasy game. The final boss is God.
This is good. This is great. I'm so ready.
Can you imagine what's going to happen for people?
I
who
will
like,
find a character sheet before the next time we do.
people who like Guild of Granddaughters and like maybe missed this one and they come into the next one and they're like, oh, it'll be fun, goofy high. And we're like, I throw the missile at God. And they're like, what is happening?
I think the first thing will be, when did they get character sheets for this game?
Look, you started asking us for roles for the first time, I think, since the first Guild of Granddaughters episode.
Yeah.
I loved it. Thank
As
you.
always, I love doing
That
these
was
with
fun.
you guys. I miss you guys when I don't see y'all.
I know. Also, thank you, chat. Y'all were so active. That
Yeah.
was wonderful. And thank you for all your donations.
Y'all are the best.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Okay, at this point, like, I want to talk to you guys forever, but I do have to make you say where your stuff, where we can find you, all of that again, because you're amazing, and I want to follow you guys forever. You get to pick your own order. I've been teacher enough.
All right. I'll pick the order. I'll go first. I'm Steph Cagnola. You can find me on the internet at Kruggles. I do podcast content as well as physical theater content at Walking Shadow Shakespeare Project, WS Shakes on Instagram. I'm in Austin, Texas. Yeehaw. And then Alex is going to go next.
Yeehaw indeed. Hi everybody, my name is Alex Smith. I'm the GM for the narrative play show Quid Pro Roll, which has just started its second campaign. So if you guys wanted to check it out, now is a really good time to jump in. I also live in Richmond, Virginia, and that is not me doxing myself. That is explaining that I have two comic book stores, Alpha Comics and Richmond Comics, in Richmond, Virginia, and can usually be found there.
Yay! I'm Emily, or Swan, and I'm a swan named Emily all across the internet. I am an artist and an illustrator, and if you want to see me at Comic-Cons, I am doing more of them this year. If you want to buy some of my stickers, if you can't see me in person, I have a Patreon, I have an Etsy, and I make a lot of silly and lewd stickers. I also do commissions, and there are a ton of things coming up. If you follow any of our other shows, you can constantly hear about all the things we do, and that is always airtimefornonsense.com. But there are two big three, there's so many. There are new things coming out in the next few months that I'm very, very excited about, that you're going to hear a ton about. So yeah, follow those socials now. They'll tell you all the things we're doing and all of our cool friends are doing, and that's really the best way to keep up with all of us.
And since I'm picking the order, Jenna's going to go next.
Oh, okay. All right, that's new.
Steph is drunk with power.
I love it.
Next QuestMaster? Question mark. I am Jenna. I am the QuestMaster. I am the QuestMaster. That's the most important thing about me. But you can also find everything that I do on airtimefornonsense.com. I'm on Quid Pro Roll. I am on Horse Girls. I am on Dungeon and Dracon Beams. I am the voice of the Pokedex in Late Starters. I am on every show, probably. You'll find me. I worm my way into everything. Don't worry.
That's right, guys. She's
if
I
you think
showed.
about me, I'm like Joe Hendry. Say my name and I appear. That's a wrestling
want
reference. So
Sorry.
if you like wrestling, that's me. I'm the Joe Hendry of podcasts.
And last but not least, our little Alex.
Yay! That's my little Alex voice. Yeah, I am. Listen, just follow Airtime for Nonsense on everything. That's the best way to find out everything that we all do and all of this stuff. But my favorite thing of all time to do is QuestMaster with you guys for International Women's Day. And I'm so freaking proud of you guys. We've oh my God. Okay. Well, now we're up to $460 donated.
Yo!
So I just refreshed it and incredible, you guys. So I am so very proud of everybody here, and I love doing this with you. You guys are so incredible, and I love it so much. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for making this.
Okay, we
thing
love
for us.
you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.